Hey, what's up YouTube? I hope everybody's having a great day. Wanted to go over how I keep my water from freezing in my sauna. Okay, so if you haven't seen my other video where I give a tour of the sauna, make sure you check that out. I go over a lot of the details about it. So I have cold water running from my house. My house is probably I would say about 80 to 90 feet away from my sauna, and I have it run in a PEX pipe underground about 4 feet deep. Now it depends on the kind of region you live in. If it doesn't get too cold, you could probably get away with, I don't know, maybe 3 feet. Check your municipality code for that. So then once my water runs up to the shed, it actually comes in right out of the ground and it goes into this wall where you can't really see it. I'll show you there in a second. But I also have a hose that's running outside, and I do have this cool-off bucket where I have a toilet valve in there, which keep this bucket refilling by itself every time you empty it out. Okay, so inside the sauna, as you can see, this is my main water that's coming in from the house. It comes in through here, and then I have some valves, some shut-off valves. It goes in outside for that bucket. And then this goes over to my shower, and then I have an electric water heater. Hey, real quick, if you like the kind of content I'm making, I would really appreciate a thumbs up on this video. Okay, so the first year when I ran the sauna in the winter, what I was doing is I was setting up an electric space heater. So one of these bad boys you can pick up at Walmart, your local hardware store. It's basically filled with this oil that gets heat up by electricity, and then it radiates the heat into the room. Now these work great for getting a room warm or keeping it warm. However, the winters are long. Running this thing really started to rack up the electric bill. I can't really remember off the top of my head how much I was paying, but I think my first month it was like an extra $100. Then I started to think about other solutions. Next year, when I was running the sauna in the winter, I figured, well, what if I slowly drip the water in my shower? Basically, I will turn on the valve and have it slowly drip. And I figure that as long as there's water flow, it'll prevent it from freezing. I was wrong. Several times I came to something like this, and basically I had a frozen waterfall all the way from the shower head to my drain. The other thing that happened was the whole drain would just fill up with ice. That was not a very good idea. I ended up replacing my shower valves like several times. At that point I had to think of something else. So last year I tried the following method. Outside where my water pipe is coming from the ground, I bought this coil that wraps around your pipe and it plugs into an outlet. It has a sensor on it. Basically, once it senses the outside temperature to be close to 32 degrees freezing point or 0 degrees Celsius, it would basically kick on this coil and it will keep that pipe from freezing. Now inside, what I was doing is I was just closing up this valve, and then I would drain the shower after we were done using the sauna, and it's been working pretty good all winter long. And to be honest, it did actually freeze over last week, but where it froze over was actually in this section here, because although that pipe from the bottom was staying warm, the temperature inside the sauna got below freezing point and that pipe froze. So my next plan is going to be to buy another coil, and I'm actually going to wrap this section right here to keep this pipe from freezing, and I'll just plug it into my outlet over here. So if you have a sauna and you have water hooked up to it and it's outside, try out this method. I'm sure that coil, you know, it racks up some electricity. I never really bothered to measure how much it's using it. Just wanted to get this information out there. Try it if it works. If you have other ideas on how to do this, please leave them in the comments below for those sauna people out there. So I would really appreciate it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't yet. We will see you next time, guys. Thank you for watching.